Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama. Let's talk about Uber. So, for the past month, I discovered Uber. Not that I discovered Uber, but I determined that I had enough money and I take Uber everywhere. So, let's talk about today. So, today, I order an Uber. Middle-aged woman up here pops up. So we go out and the car pulls up, window rolls down, and the lady's like this. So I go, well, that's a nice big smile. I get in the car and it smells like marijuana. I mean, totally, right? So, you know, after 2 seconds I go, can I roll the window down? She's like, yes. This woman drives 70 miles per hour down the road, speeding. Then when the grocery store pops up, because there's no grocery store in this area, because poor people can't, you know, the companies can't be bothered to supply a grocery store for miles and miles and miles around to poor people, right? And so I go, it's here, it's here, it's here. She goes, it's here. And she like does a Mario Andretti to get into the turn lane, turns into the grocery store, almost hits like several children, women, and finally stops. I jump out the thing. I gave her a 1 star. Oh God, she was high as all get out. I could not believe it. So anyway, on the way back, this little Russian guy is my Uber driver. So I blow his mind by speaking Russian to him. He looks at me. He goes. He looks in the rearview mirror. He goes, Shikama's not an ordinary man, is he? Right? Of course, you know, he's looking at me and hearing the Russian. And I go, you know, I speak 4 languages. And I said, and sometimes I watch movies in a foreign language that I don't speak, and I completely understand it. He says, yeah, communication is only one part language, but the other part is completely body language, facial expression, mannerisms, you know, all of that is taken into, and I really can't, sometimes I watch movies in German. I do not speak a lick of German, not even a word. Okay, maybe a word or two. And then I had to correct his GPS. I said the GPS tells you to go down the wrong street because the gate to the mobile home park, is it called a park? I don't know why it's called a park. For the property the gate is closed, right? So you can't get there. If that gate were open, it would be like my home would be right at that gate. So we have to go around. He goes, oh, okay. I said, I wish they could correct it, but probably I'm the only one who actually takes an Uber from this place. And I said, and already people have hit me up for money. Oh, I mean, just what, day 2? Can we fix your yard for $5? Sure, whatever, go ahead. And then they came later on to say the same thing. I said no. So and my neighbor comes out of her mobile home, and I go look at my neighbor, and he says, so you have been landed in a movie lot here. I told him I sent out 20 messages for rent, and this guy was the first one to respond, and he asked me how much was it. He says, I said $650, water and water, trash, and whatever that is, it's all included. And he said, oh. I said, yeah, I was looking at actually So it was all the luck of the draw. Everybody's saying, oh, how dare you live in a mobile home? You're not rich. You don't have money. You're just a broke Negro. And all of this, everything that you're saying is a lie. And it frankly is not. I sent out 20 mailers. And I was expecting to pay thousands of dollars because they were asking for first and last on $1,000 per month rent. And so they want a first and last, an administration fee, an application fee, and every adult in the house has to have an application fee and credit checks fee and this fee, that fee. I mean, it comes out to basically 3 or 4 months rent that they wanted up front, right? So that's what I was prepared to do, but instead this guy called me first, and I accepted, and he said $650, and I was like, yay! I had no idea this was a mobile home. Absolutely no idea. He said AAA, and I said, okay, whatever that means. I think I actually still smell myself from that car. Anyway, the Russian guy taught me some more Russian. He was so impressed with my pronunciation. He was like, it's so precise, and you don't speak Russian? I said, nope. But I speak other languages, so I can distinguish basically, except for the like Eastern European languages, which are based in, I don't know what they're based in. They're very distinct, and so I cannot determine what they are even. If it's a Germanic language, I can determine what it is. There's something Latin-based language, I can determine. The Northern European, I can't even begin to understand. Swedish, all of that stuff, I can't begin to understand. But the Romance and maybe Germanic, you know, those languages are very easy for me to distinguish. African, I can't. I don't speak Swahili. In fact, I don't think I know the only African languages that I know are actual tribal languages that are not widespread. Like I do know a little bit of Tree and Ga. Those are languages found in Ghana and probably Togo and Nigeria. Anyway, guys, that's my Uber story. I probably should have gotten out of that woman's car immediately. Oh my God. I mean, the look though. The look she gave. Oh, man, I should have known right then and there. What middle-aged white woman gives a big tall black guy, 2 black guys, a big huge smile when they roll up in the car, you know? Whatever. Maybe she was overcompensating. I don't know. But the reality is she was high. I'm turning into Mr. Yanni. He's infecting me. Alright, guys. I'm trying to set up my studio. I'm missing some parts, so I'm going to have to order them. So please expect... I already started making videos and then realized I don't have certain parts and cords and stuff like that, but I'm ordering them on Amazon, so that'll be good. We'll go back to my and I still need to buy a brand new supercomputer. I have to get this internet working to precise levels. I've called the cable company over and over, and they've sent out very capable acting technicians. I have another order tomorrow, so maybe all the orders will come in and the technician will make everything perfect, and I'll be back. And I apologize to the my Patreon patrons for the financial videos that I'm not doing. All right, thank you guys.